Broads Media.
That defense on Steph Curry was absolutely ridiculous. And I've been extremely hard on Matisse Thybulle, as I should, because you could see the difference when he was knocking down his threes and how much more that adds to this team on that side of the floor when he cashes in a big three in the corner, when he makes a massive three from deep. It's important, and you can see what that does for this squad on that side of the court. But I digress. If that's the effort that you get defensively night in and night out, I will give him a longer leash in the offensive department. That was special. That was insanity. He picks up his fourth foul. I'm a little worried about what you're going to do. But hey, look, I mean, even through the foul trouble, he's swatting Seth Curry from deep, blocking him twice from the three-point line. Every which way Steph Curry was going, Matisse Thybulle was like somebody was stuck on top of him. He was flying around. He was a part of Steph Curry last night. He was a part of that body. He was like a tick. He was a tick. That's exactly what I was trying to get out of my mouth. He was a tick that was stuck on top of him, just sucking the damn blood out of him. It was amazing. It was unreal. Matisse Thybulle was ridiculous. You know, what a great team effort. There's so many pieces to look at and say, wow, right? I mean, you look at Milton and Andre Drummond being a special piece, and they had two spurts of electricity, two spurts of helping this team out. And then towards the end, after the bench held them in there, your starters came back. Seth Curry with a big bucket, Embiid with a big jumper in the mid-range game, Tyrese, Maxey going after whoever's in his way to go to the glass, kiss it off the glass to make it 91-83. Then Seth Curry gets a nice little floater layup action, and he gives you the stank face. And right from there, you know, that's all she wrote from that moment. You knew, hey, that's it, baby. Clap your hands, everybody. That was what was flowing through my veins. Look, there's been a lot of hatred towards this team because they beat the Hornets and they beat teams that are bad, and then they lose to the Jazz, who are a good team. And I tried telling everyone, just breathe. Just breathe. You can't just say, and I know my job here on Broads Media is to have post-game reactions, but in terms of a broad conversation on who the team is, yes, I break down each game individually. But in terms of big picture conversation and changing how I feel about the team all around, when you lose to a team like the Jazz and they shot the way that they shot and Rudy Gobert had a big night, that happens. It happens, and you move on to the next game. And you beat a team like the Golden State Warriors and suffocate their number one player, made it extremely difficult for him. You worked on some of your defensive issues. You watched them when they went against the zone. They were stronger in that area. You have Doc Rivers pulling the right strings for starting Matisse Thybulle over Danny Green. There were a lot of areas where you could look at Doc Rivers and said, A+ job last night. You outcoached Steve Kerr. He absolutely did. Last night, look, Doc Rivers gets blamed so much. There's people say, fire this guy. We're already down that road. Brett Brown's better than Doc Rivers. Seriously, this is the type of noise that I see after some of these losses, which are just insanity, how insane people go here with some of their thoughts after certain losses. But if you look at last night, Steve Kerr got outmatched and outcoached by Doc Rivers in a lot of different areas, and you have to tip your cap to the head coach for what he put on display. You got an 8-0 run in that third quarter. You got a 9-0 run in the third quarter where Korkmaz hits a big three. They're down 73-70. They get a stop on the final possession of that third quarter. So you head into the final frame with some life and with some juice, only down 3 when you were down significantly more throughout the action. And it could have been easily one of those games where you thought slip away and it's like, uh-oh, here we go. It's not looking very good. But they battled back. Their bench helped out. Milton and Andre, I can't stress enough how important I thought that they were to kind of give this team some life, give this team some energy. Definitely sensational. They had an 8-0 run in the fourth quarter. So you got 9-0 run, 8-0 run. You're cashing in on your stops, and then you're burying on the other side to climb back into this bad boy. It's a big win. It's a huge win for not just a win or a loss being added to your resume or added to your record, but it's about flow. It's about morale. It's about energy.